Okay, so if you have difficulty getting out of bed, okay, and I was just speaking to a friend of mine who, is going through his own depression. I personally have gone through depression as well. But if you're having a hard time, you just want to hit the snooze button, or not just hit the snooze button, but turn the whole thing off altogether and not get out of bed. Um, yeah, that's a form of it. And it's becoming less taboo, and more people are talking about that sort of thing. But it is like a mentality too, like starting off your day even before you have your conversations with people, or you're talking to other people. Even before that, when you have your coffee and stuff, being kind to yourself is really important. So sometimes it's harder, easier said than done, right? And uh, one of the things that was mentioned was, this person said to me, it feels like the whole world is against me. It feels like just people are assholes, like, basically, is what this person was saying. And I was like, even if that was true, I said, let's say you're right. Let's say the entire world is against you right now. Let's say everybody around you seems to just be coming at you, that you're just like a human target, like a piñata or a punching bag, right? Let's say that's true. Then what? What are you going to do now? Are you going to continue to live your life and do what it is that you need to do for yourself? Are you going to make the choices and decisions that you need to make for yourself? Or are you just going to be defeated by every individual that comes up against you? Honestly, I have been in that state, so I didn't judge this person very harshly at all, because I resonated with that from my past self. Yeah, I've been through that. I've felt that. I've experienced that. And so I was able to be empathetic about it. But I didn't feed too much into it either, because I want this person to understand that their power is within themselves, that they can do anything that they really, really want to, and nobody can stop them. Nobody can stop you from doing what you want to do either. Just understand that. It doesn't matter if the whole world was against you. It doesn't matter if everybody you came up against, wasn't in your favor, or if people just wanted to use you as a doormat. That doesn't matter. It's what you're going to do about yourself. It's what you're going to do to be the best version of yourself you can be. It's how you think. It's how you act. It's how you carry yourself. Your vibrational frequency. What you're holding. That's what matters. Not other people. Not what they're saying. Not what they're gonna do to you, or what they're gonna say to you, or how they're gonna make your day hell. They can't do that. Not if you don't let them. You can have the best day ever, even if other people are going to be an asshole to you. It's how you react to it. And a lot of it comes down to the uh, chemical release and the emotional reaction that we have. And if you say, okay, I'm going to let this bother me right now, that's your choice. I realize just saying this rather than being in the moment is one thing, but it's actually, up to you. It's free will. It's your choice whether or not you want to allow people to bring you down, or whether or not you want to say, you know what? No, not today. This morning, I woke up and I was a little bit on the depressive side. I was like, running things over. And I was like, you know what? No, new tone. I changed my mind. So I'm gonna, instead of being overwhelmed by all this crap, I'm going to turn on the music. I'm going to make myself a tea or a coffee, whatever it is you're drinking, and I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something for me. I'm going to make this day good. It's beautiful out, the sun's out, and I don't care what kind of feelings that are coming towards me, what kind of negative energies are coming towards me from other people, but I'm going to be appreciative of what the hell I have. I'm going to be in gratitude mode. I'm going to be grateful, because some people have nothing at all. So, I'm going to take the moment to make the decisions on my own. I'm not going to let the energies or any words or anything like that from other people bring me down, because that's no. I'm saying no. And you can say no too. You can be like, you know what? Fuck that. No. I'm going to do this for me. I'm going to go over here. You can stay your, whatever frequency you want to hold, and I'm going to go over there. And there's nothing against you. It's just no. You're allowed to do that for yourself. I hope you're aware of that. If nobody's told you lately, you can do shit for yourself. You can think for yourself. You can speak for yourself. You can react however you wish to react. That is your choice. Gaining control of that, that's something I had to work on too. So it's a process. Respect the process. Like, if you have something you need to work on, obviously, first thing you do is acknowledge it. And then from there, you get to decide what you do afterwards. And it doesn't have to involve anybody else. It's between you and yourself. So, sometimes it can feel daunting. It's almost like a roller coaster, the leviathan. It feels overwhelming and it just wants to drag you down. But it cannot do that unless you give it power. The more you think about the negative things, the more you think about things that are going wrong, the more you think about anything that's in the negative, low vibrational frequency, that's what you're going to call into you, believe it or not. Especially if you're in an attractive mode, you're calling things into you. Like, well, whatever you're putting out thought-wise, that's what you're going to get in return. And unfortunately, I've even done this myself, where I got too caught up thinking about the negative things, and guess what the fuck I got in return? The negative things. That's exactly what happened. So, if you feel like the world's against you, and that's all you're thinking about, and that's all you truly believe, that's another thing too. Your beliefs, what you believe in yourself. If you're thinking that the whole world's against you, and you believe that to be true, then that becomes your reality. I think there are people that dislike me, but I'm okay with that. And I think there are people that like me, and I'm okay with that too. But I'm not going to let it ruin my day or decide how I'm going to act or decide what I'm going to post next. I'm going to continue being myself. And my friend, I hope that person understands they can continue being their selves. Do what makes you happy. Do what brings you joy. Focus on yourself. If you have people that you need to tend to, like children or your family or something that rely on you, then you make the time, yes, but don't forget about yourself either. If you get caught up in, even when you're hanging out with friends a lot, and you get caught up in their way of thinking and stuff instead of thinking for yourself, almost like thinking like it's almost like a group mentality, but it depends on what it is. Is it high vibrational or low vibrational? You get to decide whether you follow, or you get to decide whether you break off and think for yourself. And that's ultimately up to you. It's your choice. Okay? Just remember that. If you can, the next time you want to stay sleeping in or cuddled up, or you feel no motivation, just be like, is it me allowing myself to feel this way right now? If the answer is yes, then you have complete control over yourself. And the only person that's holding you back is you. Nobody else.